Okay, thanks to Shannon. We are here and we are set to go to the next one. We've got Nigel right here and the team is just about to rip the covers off. So I'll tell you what, I might jump out of the way. Let's turn it around and have a look at when we're about to see the second of three. Set to go to the next one. We've got Nigel right here and the team is just about to rip the covers off. So I'll tell you what, I might jump out of the way. Let's turn it around and have a look at when we're about to see the second of three. Oh my God, the second of 3 utes, and it is the evil HG. Let's make some noise for this bit of work. Well done. Okay, Nigel, tell us a little bit about the car, mate. Where did you get it from first up?
Well, I got it from Walk back here. Originally come from Germany, in my class, and I wanted one to always have on the farm, from the boat to the horse, very easy, so we got it, and I had a harness bloke actually help me on the farm using a bit of hardware. So we thought, anyway, I couldn't find anyone to do it, and I got on the Brendo, and he said that he did take the job on, and I can't take any credit for this car. I was up restoration, done everything, and done the whole lot himself, and it's amazing.
Well, it's right behind you, so Brendan, come on over here, mate. Tell us a little bit about the first conversation that you had with Nigel and how it escalated from there.
I just remember probably about 3 years ago, he gave me a call and he said, I was wondering if you're interested in playing the Olympic for me. And I said, oh yeah, we'll showed me the photos and it was just something like you'd expect to see in a dam or something. And I said, well, yeah, I can paint it, but what's the plan? You can't just paint it and give it back. So he said, well, if you want to build it, you do that. Yeah, 3 years later, here we are, and this is the first time I've actually built a car from finish. So, yeah, it's been nerve-wracking, but we've got it done, and got the interior this week. So no, it's been good.
So you're a big guy, but you've overseen the whole project. What was the most difficult part of the build for you then?
Honestly, just managing it all. So, being a man for almost 20 years, but just organising everything and making it work and learning how to go down, building the research, all those hours behind the scenes. It's just a bit out there.
We can see a few grey hairs coming on through, and I'm going to look back on it. Now that you stand here and look at it, what do you think?
Wow. All I can say, it did look like it's going to be in a game or something. It was quite but we've done everything, the press and all the teams got on, so I just can't say it.
And so what happens to it now? We're here for a couple of days. What's the story or the plan afterwards?
Really not like that. It's all up to you we're good, and I might see how we go, and that's it. So, it's good.